With all the action cameras on the market, it can be very difficult to choose just one camera. And if you're on a budget, it becomes a risk to buy cheap cameras as you may get ripped off. Now, if you're willing to give up on 4K video, then this camera is all you need, coming in at only $60. It's an absolute steal. It has a really nice groove pattern all around the body and can be found in 3 different color schemes, which are black, green, and finally the one I'm using, which is white. So without any further ado, let's get into the review of the Xiaomi Yi. Action cams are designed to be small and portable, and if they were not portable, they wouldn't be of any use whatsoever. At that point, you'd rather just use your phone instead. So the Xiaomi Yi is the perfect size and weight. It's comfortable to hold in your hands and carry around wherever you're going. Specifically, the Xiaomi Yi is 60.4 into 21.2 into 42mm, which, like I said, is a great addition. And it is also very light. As a matter of fact, it is only 76.6 grams, which is perfect because that way you do not forget that you are carrying around your Xiaomi Yi. So the Yi is powered by the Umbrella A7LS processor along with the Sony X-More image sensor, which grants it an f2.8 aperture. On top of the sensor is a 155-degree lens which allows for a lot of detail to be incorporated into whatever you're shooting. Here are some pictures and videos shot on the Yi. The camera can take up to 16 megapixel photos and it can take time-lapse in 1080p 60 fps. It even has the capability to take videos at 2K 30 fps, which is incredible considering its price. But that's pretty much it for the lens and processor, and let's carry on to the next topic. Now, all that shooting is going to drain a lot of battery, which brings us to our next topic, which is the battery. Compared to several other action cameras, even by today's standards, the Xiaomi Yi surpasses most cameras in terms of battery life. So once you have the backplate opened, you're going to find the very thing I'm talking about, which is the battery. Basically, it is a 1400 mAh battery, which is going to provide you with a 95-minute battery life, which sadly comes at the price of a touchscreen. And while it is impressive, I still recommend having another battery or even just a power bank in case you run out of battery. So let's talk about the unboxing. It comes in a cardboard box which makes you wonder if they're on a greenhouse campaign. And disregarding that, inside you're going to get the camera, a very long charging cable which goes all the way from Dhaka to San Francisco. Finally, you'll get a pamphlet which is extremely handy for practicing your Chinese. And if that wasn't good enough, you don't even get a SD card, which is absolutely amazing. And that makes up the best unboxing experience ever. So to control the Xiaomi Yi, you need an app on your phone since you don't have any screen on the back. So to download the app, you can either use the QR code supplied at the end of the manual, or you can just download it from going to the App Store and downloading it from there. Video instructions are still going to be on screen. The app itself is very user-friendly and intuitive. You need to go to a camera section and connect to your camera, and that's basically it. It's really easy to use and also has a first-time tutorial for beginners. You can change everything from resolution to video length, but that's pretty much all I have to say about the Yi Action app. Now that we've covered all that, let's talk about my final thoughts. So while the unboxing was subpar at the very least for me, I think the camera at the end of the day still does make up for it. I do understand that Xiaomi had to make some cuts to make this camera cheaper, but I think they should have at least included an SD card, even if that meant hiring the price. Overall, the camera itself is a total steal and I recommend it anyway, yes, even with that unboxing. It has features that many action cameras lack, such as the tripod mount on the bottom, which makes it all the more worth it for me. And special shout out to the Rashed Show for sponsoring this video, and without him I wouldn't have been able to make this video. So the link to his channel will be linked below in the description. But other than that guys, this is basically the end of this video, so be sure to like, comment and subscribe and enable bell notifications so you don't miss any future video. But anyways, this is Fariz, signing out.